Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane and today we'll take a look at Flux. Before we continue with this video, allow me to declare that this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. Flux is a decentralized computational network utilizing over 800 private servers and over 2,500 nodes. Written in any Dockerizable language to be launched simultaneously across multiple nodes, Flux currently utilizes Docker and Docker Hub to support interoperability across programming languages. Flux is underpinned by Zelnode operators who are rewarded with a portion of Zel block. Initial projects launching on Flux during its beta stage will be limited and launched without a formal governance process in the central manner. As Flux mature, it will include a governance process involving Zel holders and become more decentralized. So one of the more important questions is, what will Zel be used for in the future? What makes Zel different from other cryptos that are similar to it? And this is what we're going to try to understand today. The Web3 for decentralized internet. Flux will be used to launch the next line of decentralized applications, also known as dApps. They will partner with projects and they'll bring their application, use cases and infrastructure to Flux in a decentralized manner. All projects and developers will be vetted before being able to launch on Flux as a global platform. These applications can take the form of oracles, a project validator node, a front end for their website, some sort of liquidity pool, or a decentralized application. Basically, most things can be Dockerized. Most things that can be Dockerized can be launched on Flux. Next up is something really important and really interesting, and I've gathered that most people think about this most of the time when thinking about cryptocurrency. What platforms can Flux interact with? What blockchains can interact with Flux? The way that Flux was created allows for full iteration with any blockchain. This means that any blockchain can launch dApps or host infrastructures via Flux. Our goal is to support and run application with as many different blockchains as possible. Cardano will be the first third-party blockchain leveraging the Flux network. Now, additionally, something even more important, will Flux have governance? In short, yes. The end goal is to build a completely decentralized computational network governed by the Zel DAO, completely handed off to the community. This is our long-term goal vision. In the short term, they would like to create a governance process to decide what launches on the Flux utilizing Zel nodes operators. Now, the really interesting thing is that, in short, Flux is a decentralized dApp building platform. Almost any cryptocurrency or blockchain that can interact with Flux blockchain can actually launch a dApp on Flux. This obviously offers more interoperability, more interactions between blockchains, and a lot more freedom in what developers can create. Unleashing this kind of creativity will create a lot more dApps on the Flux blockchain. Let's talk about Flux OS just a little bit. It's a revolutionary second layer operating system that allows hardened Dockerized apps to run on Flux's fully decentralized computation network in an efficient, safe, and optimal way while providing API access and other core features. These core features include decentralization, interoperability, but for instance, in terms of interoperability, FluxOS is fully compatible with any blockchain and any hardened Dockerized application. You can run any application on any blockchain on FluxOS. Now, as for decentralization, the Flux network is fully decentralized, making it highly resilient to both system failures and outside attempts at censorship. Nodes are collateralized and are managed by individual FluxNode operators, ensuring speed is fully decentralized. And possibly one of the things I like most about Flux is scalability, decentralized computational network. Now, to understand decentralized computational network, it's quite simple. Flux nodes are run in dozens of countries around the world while providing a truly distributed computational platform. It's a system, it's a network of multiple decentralized nodes running around the world. But these are all Flux nodes, which means that it's one combined platform and network in one, but operating in different parts of the world. Scalability within any crypto is one of my favorites. Scalability is what's lacking in a lot of older cryptos such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, even though they're working on developing Ethereum even more. And in the last couple of years, Ethereum has actually become a proof of stake crypto, a crypto that you can actually stake and gain rewards. I think you need at least 32 Ethereums in order to stake Ethereum. But let's continue. Flux nodes must meet certain minimum requirements to be accepted by the network, ensuring a predictable level of performance for applications running on the nodes. And as for rewards, Flux nodes operators are rewarded daily for running a node with block rewards being split 50-50 between the GPU miners and nodes operators. There's also a supported wallet known as Zelcore. Zelcore is a multi-asset crypto wallet and platform with support for over 275 assets. The free-to-use version has a long list of features including built-in quick swap exchange, decentralized 2FA coin requests, wallet connect, and easy ETH token importing. Unlock additional premium features with Zelcore Plus, which I suspect is probably a feature that most people have to pay for. So ladies and gents, that in brief is Flux platform and Flux cryptocurrency. It currently sits at $2.92. This crypto has over 450 coins in max supply, but only 223 in circulating supply. So there's 51% in circulating supply, which is really good, but over time, more will be released to the public. In the last year alone, Flux has performed extremely well, and most of its bull run actually started around the 11th. Most of its major price movement actually started around the early parts of November last year, which is really fascinating, by the way. At the start of November, this crypto was at 49 cents. It went from 49 cents to around $2.70, $2.77. After this, it actually fell down quite a bit throughout the months of November and even the early parts of December. But towards the end of December, once again, it's rising like a phoenix from the ashes, and it actually hit an all-time high quite recently. Flux token was actually above $3.12 per coin. This is really fascinating. But up until November, there wasn't much price movements. Although I must say, in the parts of July and August, the coin was actually really cheap, which is like 9 cents per token. It was less than 10 cents per token, which is really fascinating. And this was during the months of July, which is a long time ago. I've got to be honest, it's an extremely long time ago, but that is a lot of gain since then. But it's mostly recently that people have realized that Flux platform has a lot of potential as a DApp building platform. As many DApp building platforms as they are, most of these platforms, they have potential in their own way. And the market cap for Flux is actually 652 million. This is not confirmed by CoinMarketCap, but this is just public information that I'm relaying to you. The coin currently sits at 127 ranked in the world from all cryptocurrencies in the world. That's really good as well. Now, in the last 24 hours, it hasn't been doing particularly well. And I think that's mostly because it hit a recent all-time high, and that was just incredible for Flux. So naturally, there's a correction within the market, and that's what you see that's occurring right now. In fact, it's not an insane drop-off. It's more of a predictable drop-off because it's actually falling gradually. It's not falling just randomly and out of the blue, out of nowhere. It's actually really strategically, and it's falling gradually, which is good because it's there to show you that people are not panicking. They're simply selling to take profit. And that's quite normal with any crypto. I think possibly around the 10th of December, there was a huge price movement over $3.25. But this was brief. This lasted less than a few hours, and there was a huge panic in the market, and it fell from that price to around $1.37. That's a panic in the market. The fall-offs are a lot more dramatic. What we're experiencing now is actually quite gradual. It's actually quite predictable. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on Flux. The question is, how far can it go? Can it get to $10, $15, $25? I definitely think it's possible to get to $10 for Flux. It will continue to build apps because it has a way of incentivizing developers to develop on its platform. Like many other platforms that can develop apps, that can develop dApps like Solana, Avalanche. Flux is the exact same, but they're doing it in a different way. And I advise you to always research this for yourself. Do not invest based on anyone's opinion. I'm looking forward to see where Flux goes in this year in terms of developments on their platform. And I'm looking forward to see what the price does during this year. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Subscribe to see more.